Good evening to the ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here today. I'm Kiruba from Norland. I'm here today to talk on our oligopeptide. So, Norland peptide. Yeah? Let me introduce what is immune. Okay. Immune is a meaning of the ability of organism to resist a particular infections. Now, any bacteria or parasites which harms your body, the first defense will is from your immune. That is consumed inside your body, which is innate immune system and acquired immune system. This will actually help to resist infections, toxins, any foreign particles, bacteria, parasites from outside to internal body, right? It protects body from foreign materials and matter, which is molecule, micromolecular or microscopic structure. What actually and how does immune gets to secrete? What are the organs that is secreting our immune system? Well, the first will be mucous membrane and our nasal. It will be lymphatic vessels, thymus, from our skin, bone marrow, from tonsils, lymph nodes, spleen. These are the main organs which secretes immune in our body. Okay. How does immune works in our body actually? Well, it will help to, as you see the first picture here, it identifies the invaders in the sense of, as a bacteria or viral enters our cells, the immune cells will identify the bacteria. Secondly, it is called for her help, which is called as backup from other immune cells. What it does is, when the immune cells identify the bacteria, when the first cells gets to identify bacteria, automatically other cells gets to pass the signal. Thirdly, what it happens, the bacteria has been tagged or marked. The cell will mark the bacteria and viruses. Fourth, what it will happen is, when the cell marks the bacteria, it will start to kill or destroy the invaders, which is bacteria or viruses. Fifth, productions will be more on remembering the invaders. So the cell membranes or cell immune will remember the virus or bacteria which is already present in our body. This is how immune helps in our body and protects from the foreign materials. Now, why I am talking about immunity is because the product that I'm going to introduce is peptide, which is a source of life, and it represents the length and quality of life. Peptide is a supplement is to replenish cellular vitality, and it also prolongs the longevity of a human. As a peptide is an important part of a protein and composition, they also regulate growth, our development, our reproduction, metabolism, behavior through endocrines and neurosecretions. So let us look how does this work. Now, peptide has component which is composed with 3 small molecule peptides. As you can see here, it is based on soy peptide, which is energy based, marine fish oligopeptide, which lasts long power, wheat oligopeptides, which will absorb and acceleration of your metabolism. Okay, tripeptide complex, the efficacy in 27 times than the ordinary products. Our products has the efficacy 27 times more than the ordinary products. It's because soy has FDA peptide power, which has a good water solubility, water holding capacity, foaming property, and completely dissolve under pH of 2 or 10 acid base. Now, marine fish oligopeptide helps in purifies in sea fish. It helps to synthesize our collagen in a human body. Not only it helps to synthesize collagen, it also repairs the various damaged tissues. Okay, that help to repair the various damaged tissues. Third will be wheat oligopeptide, where it is enzyme of purification of technology. It's extract through the wheat. It dissolves quickly and free from impurities or precipitation. Let us look what is the main basic source that help us from these three main: soy, marine, fish, and wheat oligopeptide. Soy does help us to help enhance the strength in our body. It also relieves the fatigue. It also reduces our blood pressures. It reduces our bad cholesterol level. It anti-aging our body, increases immune metabolism. Yeah, fish will help us to synthesize the collagen, as I told you earlier, and repairs the tissue. It also promotes the absorption, right? Wheat will help us to reduce the blood pressure and adjust the gastric or gastrointestinal function. Not only that, it also regulates nerve regulation or blood sugar level regulation to improve the symptoms of diabetic. Okay, let us look at what are the main 8 benefits of our peptide. Okay. Peptide is a super pure furan compound. Peptide comes with 8 benefits. Let us look. Number 1 will be no degrading of products regardless of pH. That means no product degradation or regardless of pH or temperature. It can be safely added to any warrant or any variety of liquids. It can be used safely, right? Number 2, absorbed within 30 seconds and convert energy in 3 minutes, where it will be highly absorption. It helps to absorb as much as it can in 30 seconds and convert our product into energy in 3 minutes. This happens without a normal digestion process. So that is our basic benefit from our product. No allergic substance and any ages can be taken. There is no allergic through this product, and any age can be taken. From 6 years old, it can be taken. Dissolved completely. That means it is high in totally solubility, which it can dissolve completely. All right. No anti-nutrition or allergic substance. No energy consumption during absorption. So there will be no extra energy or an additional burden to internal organs which will carry energy, or no energy consumption during the absorption. 100% natural ingredients. This is purely ecological. Well, there's a lot. Last but not least is a research nationally recognized top 8 peptide institute confirm the efficacy of our product. So that are the 8 benefits of our oligopeptide. Let us look how does peptide works in our body. Well, it controls, here it controls the immune system and prevents cells from degeneration. It enhances the immunity system. It helps to prevent from cell gets into degeneration or less of cellular inactivity. It also activate the cells by accelerating our blood circulation, enhance our blood circulation, giving nutrition throughout our blood circulation. It does not only energize, but also repairs. How does it repair? Repairs the damaged cells and restores the physical function. Here, what it repairs is the small molecule active peptides called repair damaged degeneration cells. Peptides restore small cells or membrane function by repairing cell membrane receptor. That's how it will restore the physical function. It also, last but not least, it also improves the promotes and maintain the cell metabolism. Now it will inject our power in our cells and promote metabolism. So these are the 4 main core work. How does the peptide works in our body? Before I go into who are really bad need to consume peptide is, I would like to talk about the sufficient of this oligopeptide. First of all, sufficient immunoside peptide, it will help to antiviral, strongest our immunity, refuse cold, refuse our subhealth. Sufficient gastrointestinal cells peptide, stimulate the digestion absorption. It also help to sufficient nutrition. Sufficient bone cell peptide, it will always make our strong, resilient bones. Not only that, sufficient visceral cells and peptide will have an anti-cancer, anti-thrombosis, anti-thyroid. Some more, it will smoothen our blood vessels. If not only smoothen blood vessels, it will give a good health for the blood. Number 5 will be sufficient skin cells. Our peptide gives antioxidant, smooth elastic skin, lush and glossy hair, and maintaining beauty. It's not sufficient enough, sufficient microcirculatory cell peptide, where it will release our bacteria, it will regulate our hormones, it will improve our elementary absorptions, and it also transport mineral, it also promote the growth. Last but not least, it helps to, last but not least, it also being sufficient brain cell peptide, where it will help to have a good memory and also activate the flexible brain and bring away from the malignant lesion or any tumor or carcinomas lesions. So this people who are actually need peptide is people who are in dysplasia. Dysplasia is people, those who are having abnormal cell which can grow into canceric or carcinoma. So this will lead them to in metabolism. The metabolism will be disturbed, and as this disturbed their nutrition function, they would not find to eat properly, and digestion, not to say even digestion, not even the food, they have the appetite to eat. So dysplasia will need this kind of our peptide especially. The next will be constipation. People who are having constipation or gastritis, those who are having hardened feces, those who are having inflammation in your gastric juice. People, stress due to studies. Teenagers who are having stress due to studies, they highly recommend with peptide. Not only that, we have also arthritic patients who really need peptide. Arthritic patient doesn't matter, it's not only rheumatism or arthritic patient, those who are having bone lesions, bone marrow density has been leveled low. People, those who are having consumption of long-term medicines, they need peptide. People who are having headache, migraine is due to lack of improper blood circulation, due to not improper of nutrition being supplied through our brain function. Let us see the next who really need irregular exercise, low immune people, those who are having fever, flu, cough, those who are having patient with fatty liver in the sense of people who are having too much of high concentration in cholesterol, which has been taken over by this liver, and this is called as fatty liver. So these kind of people will really need, and we recommend peptide. Not only this, but people, those having low immunity, as I told you earlier, they will always need our peptide. Okay, use precautions. Indications. Peptide is an adjunctive therapy to boost up your immune system, to enhance your body strength, not only enhance, it also facilitate your metabolism. As a direction for use of this peptide is very simple. The peptide is in powder form. Cut it the sachet, mix it with 100 ml of warm water, and stir and drink it, consume it. Consume this peptide 2 times a day, half an hour before your meal. Okay, morning and in the night. Precaution in the sense, common sub-health problems, minimum of 2 peptides a day. Initial hypertension, that means starting of hypertension or blood or diabetic mellitus patient can consume 2 times a day. If there's any discomfort present taking after meal, if there's any discomfort present taking before meal, you're always advised to take after meal. Yeah, people with allergic are not recommended, especially allergic with proteins are not recommended to take this peptide. Do not eat food with high iron food. Yeah, if you are a cancer patient, please consult a doctor. Before I end this session, I would like to share Dr. Selena's, she have shared me some things that I had to share. So I just would like to share this. China had already been through a pandemic on the COVID-19. This reason of people who didn't suffer from COVID-19 is not because they have a special treatment or prioritize with by God. It is because we have a full force of people who fight against it. So there are doctors, nurses, soldiers, police, volunteers to make it happen because of them who sacrifice for the country and people's only defending effort successful. Before the vaccination could not found, we are not only rely on our body immune system to protect and fight against the virus. And now the whole world gets affected with the COVID-19. So we must protect ourselves now. Then we have to protect ourselves now. The thing that we have to protect ourselves now is with our peptide that we have already discussed on. Let peptide protects us and people that we love. So with that, I would like to tell the last on peptides. Peptides is a dynamic basic life nutrition. It also provides unlimited vitality to the cells. Let the health accompany with your provide and furthers future of your life. So with this, I conclude the evening product training session. Thank you.